Hello everyone, welcome to Stampin' Crafty with Carolyn. My name is Carolyn Levitsky and I am an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up. I have a really adorable project that we're going to work on today. It's from the stamp set Snowbody Better, and it's a group of snowmen, and they're backed by some beautiful Peaceful Place Designer Series paper, which I am going to show to you in just a second. This is the stamp set with the snowmen and many sayings. It says, "Snowbody better than you, your snow cool, warm wishes, winter wishes. We would melt without you. Snowflake hugs, cold hands, warm heart, and stay cool." It's got a little snowball here wrapped in ribbon, and they're all holding a little snowball wrapped in ribbon. You have some snow falling here. It's a beautiful stamp set. I fell in love with it and had to find a way to use it. So I decided that I was going to use the Peaceful Place Designer Series paper. I decided to use Peaceful Place Designer Series paper, and you'll find that in our mini catalog. And for every $50 order that you place from this catalog or from our main catalog, you will receive you can get a free item. Some beautiful items in here. This paper here is really beautiful in person. Really cute stuff in here. I hope you have the catalog. If you do not, please let me know. I'll be happy to send it to you. Now here's just a few samples of the Peaceful Place Designer Series paper. As you can see, it is peaceful. It's snow falling on pine trees. We also have this gorgeous silver and white Designer Series paper, and of course all the paper has a print on the back, as you can see. Now this is the paper I decided to use for our Snowbody Better, and the reason I chose this is because, as you can see, there is a lot of space here for me to put my stamp. And we have a large tree to the side, and it all looks almost normal as far as the sizing is concerned. Trees in the background. So this is why I chose this. And we're going to get started with our project. We have real red cardstock, and it's cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored by 8 1/4. And here's a piece of Peaceful Place Designer Series paper that I cut out. It's very important that you take the stamp and place it so you know exactly what you need to cut out or where it's going to be. You don't want it on top of the trees because you won't see the design of the stamp. So this particular Peaceful Place Series paper is cut 4 by 5 1/4, and it fits perfectly. Now, in order for me to get this on the way it should go on, I brought in my Stamparatus, and I'm lining it up with the grid paper that's inside here. Don't know what I would do without the grid paper. Just make sure it's in there straight, line it up. You've got lines here, and we're going to take and put our magnets on. Now, be careful when you use these magnets. You can't get them too close together. They're very hard to get apart because they are very powerful. Now I'm going to take this. Oh, and by the way, if you should get them stuck, it's possible that they can break. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to place it where I want it on the designer series paper. And as long as I have room on the bottom and the sides and I'm not obscuring the stamp itself with the design of the trees, that's a good thing. I'm going to close this. And then I'm going to open it up. And as you can see, it grabs hold. And I'm going to take the box that the stamp set comes in, place it under here. Makes a perfect table for this particular item. I have Memento ink, and I'm going to stamp this. I want to be sure. Well, the good thing about the Stamparatus, if you don't get a good stamp the first time, you just go back and re-stamp. You press it down, hold it down so that the cardstock will absorb the ink. And let's see what we have here. Oh, that looks good, but I think I want it just a little darker. So I'm going to go back in, re-stamp my stamp. And I think that probably should do it. And I will just put it back on top and allow the ink to absorb into the paper. Now that looks perfect. So I'm going to clean up my stamp and just put it away. Put it back in its box that it came out of. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to color this. And I do have a card here to show you. What did I do? Here it is. This is the first card that I made. I do want to make some improvements to it, but I think it's just adorable. I am a snowman person. I love all the snowmen. And what I had done was I actually took the die set. This is, by the way, the tag die set. And I cut out the top of the designer series paper and put it on the real red cardstock. And then I made a white tag. And I sort of just, you could see that there is, it's the red cardstock behind. And I put it on an angle to make it look like it's shadowed. Now what I need to do is I need to color this. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Right markers. These are not the Stampin' blends with the alcohol. These are water-based dye markers, and there's a color in here for every single cardstock color that we have. So I'll show you how they work. This has a wonderful carry case. You just open it up, and there's all your colors, all your cardstock colors. And I'm going to take this orange looking, it's Poppy Parade. And I will, it has, now the markers have two ends. It has a 0.5 millimeter blunt end. It also has a brush end. So I'm going to use the brush end. Try to put your cap on, that won't stay, so. And all you do, very simple, just try and stay within the lines. And I am not going to bore you and color this all in on this video. And put it on my desk and finish it there, and I will be right back. Hold on. All right, I am back, and I have colored my snowman. I even added, because the set of markers does have basic black, I even did some little charcoal buttons down the front of each snowman. And there it is, all colored. So we're ready to apply it to our cardstock. And before we apply it to the cardstock, I'm going to put this away. And of course, you know that markers and blenders should always be put away on their side so that they don't dry out. The points won't dry out. So we're going to take and fold and burnish just like always. And now I'm going to use my craft mat so that I don't get a sticky, tacky area filled with tape. There we go. And we will apply this. Need to open it up, and I do want to line it up so I get my front on nice and even. Okay, I'm checking it out before I put my hands on it, and just to be sure that it's all nice and straight. And there's our basic card. Now all we have to do is dress it up. And I'm going to dress it up a little bit. First I have to put our salutation on, or our greeting. And I am going to use Warm Winter Wishes, and I cut out a red as well as a white with snowflakes, and the white with snowflakes is from one of the designer series papers in the Peaceful Place. And I'm going to use my Memento black and tap, tap, tap. It looks well inked. So we'll cover up that. And I'm going to line this up so it's nice and straight. And hope to get this on straight. It's a little tight. And let it sit there for a few seconds. Try not to rock. And there we go. And now this is going to attach to this. I'm going to use that as a backdrop, like so, so that we have a little shadow there that matches the card base. Whoops, Where's my craft mat? Let me get my craft mat. So that and let's line up this little red strip. Get that straight, and we'll put this on. Oops, get it on there straight. There we go. Warm winter wishes. And I'm gonna put it up on dimensionals. We will use 3 going across. Take my pick tool, remove the paper, and this is perfect for right about there. Don't you think? Yeah, that looks great. All right. I also have my holiday rhinestones. They're different colors: blue, green, a light green, dark green, red, and gold. And I'm gonna open these package up. And I think I'm gonna use the red. Just adds so much to your card. We'll put 1 here at the end. I have 3. I think I'm going to do 2 more. Always put them on in odd numbers, because odd numbers are pleasing to the eye, so I am told. And there's our card. We do have to do the inside yet. I hope you like that. Let me get the inside done now. Now for the inside of the card, I have a white mat, and it's 4 inches by 5 1/4. And before I apply it, I am going to put some red ribbon on from Stampin'. And we do need to put some tape runner on it to make it stay. Okay. We'll leave about a 1/4 of an inch. I hope you can see that. About a 1/4 of an inch is right. And fold those ends under. If you see any tape runner or tape, you can wipe it off. If you have an eraser, you could get it off with the eraser also, a glue eraser. And now this will go inside the card. We do need to line the base up so that it's straight on. And there we have it. All right, so warm winter wishes to you. Of course, it is only August, but this would also make a wonderful Christmas card for anyone. Doesn't have to be religious. It could be something joyful, just like that with the snowmen. Well, I hope you enjoyed the card. I hope you will make it. I hope you will use my host code. If there was anything here that you saw that you want to order, I hope you will order it through me. And thank you for joining me. I know your time is precious to you. Come back again and see me. And if you will, please give me a thumbs up. Very important that we get thumbs up. Also, press that subscribe button, please, and ring the bell, because if you ring the bell, once you subscribe, you will get notification when anything I do comes up new on YouTube. Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful day. Bye.